Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the CBCS Hot List presented by the New York Warriors. So let's get this party started and start that new intro. All right, guys, quick little intro, guys. Just wanted to change it up a little bit, but welcome. Thank you for joining us today. If you guys are new to the channel, y'all seen this video for the first time, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that alert button to let you know when we do things like this, guys. So this video should be dropping every Wednesday, 11 a.m. And you guys already know CBCS has a hot list now. And it's a weekly article written by Eric Norton. It'll be posted every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central Time, guys. So that's basically what 10 a.m. Eastern for us here on the East Coast, and partner with them, NY Warriors. You know, we've been longtime friends with CBCS, with Steve Borak, and they wanted to do this with us, so this is cool. So first time, you know, and it's a dope list. It's a list that everyone I think here is going to be familiar with these books, and they're not based on any specific sale number or anything like that. It's just books that got hot throughout the week, and there's reasons why books get hot throughout the week. So we're going to go through them. But before we get started real quick, I'm going to go down the line real quick like I always do in every video, and I'm going to introduce my fellow NY Warriors. So I'm going to start with my man Joker in the house. What's up, Joker?
Yo, what up, man? What up? It's dope to try this, you know, for CBCS. You know, shout out to Steve Borak, and yeah, let's get the ball rolling on this one, man. First video, you know, got to pop out there.
Right? First, yeah, I'm excited, man. First video, man. Then we got my man Gomez in the house. What's up, Gomez?
Boy, no, as they said, CBCS doing this. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to do more of these. I'm glad to be able to be a part of this, and let's get the ball rolling. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right, brother. And last but definitely not least, we got my man Thoro from Keep It Thoro Comics in the house. What's up, Thoro?
Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. Yes, we are here. That's right. Ready for that CBCS hot list. I'm looking forward to see what's on there because there is so many books out there that we can talk about for days. So let's get to it, man.
Yeah, so you know what? Let's just go get right into it. Let's start with the first book that Eric Norton, shout out to Eric Norton, that he picked for the list. And we're going to start here with bam. We got here the Black Panther #1 from 1998, guys. And this book features the first appearance of the Dora Milaje. Okoye, if you guys don't know who Okoye is love interest in the Black Panther movie. If you guys remember who that was. She played a big role in that movie. And Zuri is also her first appearance as well. So real quick, let me just read to you a little bit of what Eric wrote in the article, guys. It says here that this Marvel book was written by Chris Priest, and the artwork is you guys know who this guy is, Mark Texeira. Artist Mark Texeira. Back in November of 1988, features the first appearance of a special forces team from Wakanda, as well as an elder from the nation Zuri. You know, so this book normally a $10 book and just blew up this week, guys. You know, so I'm gonna go down the line and let me know what you guys think real quick. So Joker, what do you think about this book right here?
Yeah, before the list, the first time seeing this book, and it looks badass, that cover, man, off the bat. A couple of first appearances there, so pretty dope to pick this up, and interested to see that this is gonna be on the hot list, man, for this week. So thumbs up, Eric, man, thumbs up.
Yeah, definitly. Gomez, what do you think about it?
With Chadwick Boseman passing, anything right now that does with Black Panther and everything, especially #1s, they're picking up heat. So yeah, what else is a lot of couple first appearance keys, and you don't know what they're gonna do in the MCU. So it's something to always, if you find in the wild, something you probably might find for cover price or a dollar bin book. So definitely be on the hunt for that book.
Yeah, definitely, man. And Thoro, what do you think?
Yeah, man, if you guys have been watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you guys already know right off the bat what the Dora Milaje is already doing. So if you guys have been watching, I don't want to spoil anything. That is one of the reasons why this book is on this list and why this book started to get hot. So be aware of that.
Yeah, just one thing I want to add real quick before we move on to the next book. I would assume that this book should have been hot when Black Panther came out, because we were fully introduced to the Dora Milaje in that movie. So to see that things, just because it didn't really do that with the Black Panther movie. Look, it took a show now to make it spike up again. So you never know.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move it on to the next book on this list right here. And again, it has to do because of Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we have here the Ultimates #1. And this is the 1 in 50 R. Adams variant from 2016. It's the first appearance at AO, and it's the first appearance of the Ultimates, So real quick, let me just give you a quick little bio of what Eric wrote in his article. So he said here's another book that has direct, ties to last week's Falcon and Winter Soldier. AO's appearance in episode 4 caused sales for this book to take off. In fact, they nearly jumped 1,000% over the previous week, So dope ass cover, 1 in 50. You know me, how I feel about Galactus covers. Mike, what do you think, bro?
Yo, shout out to Peanut, because Peanut's the one who got this recently with him. Yo, listen, man. 1 in 50 R. Adams Galactus cover. You can never go wrong with Galactus on the cover, man. Yeah. And this is a book that is getting pricey and hard to find now that everybody's getting cheap, but it's getting high now. It's getting high. It's getting up there. So yeah, definitely, guys. If you see this in the wild for cheap, pick this one up, guys. Pick this one up. It's a badass cover.
Yeah, dope ass cover. And Gomez, what do you think, brother?
Dope ass 1 in 50. It's a 1 in 50 ratio. There's not many out there. I don't know how many they made when it first came out, but it's a really good key appearances in the long run. And like you said, because of Falcon Winter Soldier, it could be something to hold on to. So 1 in 50s, get those when you can, when it's a first appearance key or something to do with that book. So Galactus.
Definitely, man. And Thoro, what are your thoughts on this?
So listen, this has finally got the love that it definitely needed from a while ago. This 1 in 50 has been one of my favorite books to have in my personal collection. Thank God I have it. And I remember buying that book for $10 at some freaking antique store a while back. I remember seeing it at Anything Galactus for me. I'm like, Joker, I got to get it. It has to be there. And it's unfortunate that you had to wait for AO to be, to make an appearance for this book to get the love that it deserves. Nonetheless, man, listen, guys, be on the lookout for that book because it could be in your LCS just sitting there and you probably wouldn't even have no idea. You're just skimming over it. And the Ultimates is dope read. You got to check it out.
Yeah, definitely, man. And, I read some of the Ultimates as it was coming out. The Ultimates to me is just like it was New 52 for DC. That's basically what it was, just with a different name. You know what I mean? To reimagine all the characters again. And when I saw this book, I thought about you and I thought about Mike because I know y'all like this covers, All right, so let's move it on to the next book right here. So we got here is New Mutants number 32 from 1985. First appearance of Madripoor. Again, another book that, because of Falcon and Winter Soldier, is spiked. So let me just give you a quick little bio of what Eric wrote in his article. He says, "Well, more for Marvel this week, yet another direct tie to Falcon and Winter Soldier, New Mutants 32, which gives their readers introduction to Madripoor. Sales increased over 500% this week." Over the fictional island, of Madripoor. What's so crazy? This book just proves to you that people never thought about picking up first appearance of places, but you got to pick up first appearances of places. For an X-Men universe, you got the Savage Land, you have Geonosia, there's so many first appearances of different places. Again, now this is one of them. So I'm gonna go down the line again. Mike, what do you think about this book right here?
Yeah, man, Madripoor, man. Everybody was specking with a lot of mutants supposedly, and within the Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Madripoor was one of the things that opened up that the floodgates to those kind of specs. So it was nice to see Madripoor in that show. But yeah, man, this is it's like you said, man. Certain places is key to have. It's good to have in your collections, man. I'm a Batman guy, so the first appearance of Gotham City, man, you already know, man. It's crazy, But at the same time, other places too, it's key to have when it comes to big characters like that. And Madripoor, when it comes to X-Men, is something big too, besides the Savage Land. So definitely, this is a good one to have, man.
Mm-hmm. And Gomez, what do you think about that?
When I see Madripoor, I think of Wolverine. Wolverine played a big part of his storyline, especially the first series. He met a lot of people in that, and that was like his kind of like his hideout area. That's what I think about when I see that. Besides New Mutants, is Wolverine. So that was a big part, and to see that actually in the Falcon Winter Soldier is pretty cool. That I didn't even know that was the first appearance of Madripoor. So it's pretty cool to learn something learn something new tonight.
Yeah, definitely, man. And Thoro, what are your thoughts on New Mutants 32?
Hey, listen, all I gotta say is check your dollar bins because that book nobody cares about. Nobody even thought or better than I at that book. So you guys got to go back into your dollar bins, go and check them out. You will definitely have that opportunity to be able to get that book. I'm telling you guys, I 100% will say I could probably go to my LCS tomorrow on Wednesday or whatever other day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you'll be able to find that book right there sitting in the dollar bin because nobody cares about it. Now everybody does.
That's true. And the cover's not even like, to be honest, it's not an appealing cover. So people bypass
not at all.
Crazy, you know?
Yeah.
So far the list has been Marvel heavy, but when I saw these two books in it, all I thought about was the Indie Spotlight by CBCSI that, you know, myself, Thoro's the host, and his co-host Joker, that we do every Tuesday. And I'm sure you guys are gonna be happy to see this book right here. Bam, number 2. So we have Nottingham number 2 from Mad Cave Comics. You know, this is just, you know, issue number 2 of a 5-book limited series. So I'm gonna just read you real quick what he wrote real fast. He says, "I'm a sucker for a good Robin Hood story. So there are many. There may be somewhat. He's maybe somewhat biased here. He says this is the second in the limited 5-part series, retelling the classic story. However, this time things are a little more darker and grim. You know, the book right now is selling for $50 on the secondary market. You know, so." I missed the boat on this book big time. You know, I wish I can go back. Maybe I'm gonna have to overpay if I want it. You know, Mike, what do you think about this one right here?
Yo,
hold on, I'm gonna highlight you.
All I gotta say is, dude, I'm on it. I'm on it, bro. Listen, and these are going for like $60 on secondary market, man. Nowhere to be found. Sold out in Mad Cave Studios. So definitely a book that it's very limited. To get, you know, it's a 5-book miniseries like you put, man. The story's been great. I'm in it. Shout out to my man David Hazen that's been writing it. A wonderful writer there, man. Doing this, and I want more. I already read issue 2. I'm ready for issue 3 and 4 and 5, bro. So give me more, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And Gomez,
Nottingham, I got this help from me through a comic shop. Issue 1, second print, and this one, the first print. I can see that no shops had it, so it's a scarce book to find. I don't know how many were printed, but it doesn't look like any LCSs really had this book from when I went to hunting. What can I say? I've read the first issue. Haven't read the second one, but can't wait. I'm just like Joker. It will look like a really good story. The artwork is awesome.
Yeah. All right. And Thoro, what are your thoughts? Well, I know your thoughts from the Indie Spotlight, but
of course, man. And again, big shout out to Biggs. You know, he is one of my fellow panelists on the Indie Spotlight show. You know, hosted by yours truly right here, Thoro, man, Joker, who's my co-host. Make sure you guys, if you have the opportunity, come and check it out, 10 p.m. Eastern, every Tuesday night. We have a great time. So this is freaking awesome because I have the honor to be able to bring a lot of indie books into the spotlight. That's literally what we do. And this book right here, Nottingham number 2, I'll tell you why this book was super underordered, because nobody knew anything about it. By the time FOC came through, those books were already, it was past FOC, couldn't order it. Super underordered. So if you guys are looking forward to the rest of the series, I will say the rest of the series is probably going to be ordered like crazy, and order it now. So I will bet 100% issue 1 and 2. There's a reason why issue 2 is on this list. So awesome to see it, and a great story. I hope they make this a show or a movie. Either one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And to know, Eric Norton wrote on his article, it was only a little north of 6,300 copies only made of the first one. So that's a super low curve. You think about it, Walking Dead number 1 was a 7,000 print run, 7,000 book print run. This one is a little less than a little more than 6,300. Super low.
Wow.
And then the last book on this list, and again, another indie book, right? Basically, IDW still considered indie, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we have here Kanto number 1, from 2019 from IDW Publishing. And the reason this is on here is because Westbrook Studios optioned the rights to an animated film on this book already. So, that's going to cause the market to go up, so I'm gonna just go down the line. I missed out. I missed out on this, and I did find some back issues at Road Collectibles, but I didn't see that number 1, so I didn't pick up the other ones. So Mike, what do you think about Kanto number 1?
Yeah, I missed out on the boat on Kanto, the first one. I think it's how many series already? 2 or 3. I think there's another one coming out soon. Kanto number 1. It's been big, man. It's big. I'm not surprised that it's coming out as an animated film. The way it's picked up a nice little fan base. And shout out to the Broski, because Broski I know is a fan of Kanto. So yeah, man. I'm happy for Kanto, man. Definitely, man. Can't wait to see a show or a movie. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely. Broski, Gomez, what do you think?
On Kanto, I read it from the beginning, the first series, the second series, the one shot they did with the fairies. Really great story about the heart and everything about them living. He actually lives longer, and it's a great story. I didn't miss the boat. I got two issue first prints and 2 1 and 10s of the first issue, second, third, and fourth, and fifth and sixth. I did jump when it was really low when it first started. What can I say? Just a great story. Watch the cartoon or the animated when it comes out. It's gonna be worth it. They might add more things to it. It's the coloring in the book. It's phenomenal. IDW did phenomenal artwork on that, storytelling wise. Great book to even read with your kids if you have a chance. Trust me, you it's a really good book to share with the kid or loved one to share with. I read it to my daughter a few times on those issues. She really liked the coloring. So yeah, I'm pumped for that because I'm a big fan of that Kanto.
Cool, man. And Thoro, what are your thoughts on Kanto?
Hey, listen, man, the little man with tons of heart. Even though he's looking for a heart, tons of heart. There's so much material behind this. Definitely will make for an awesome cartoon. Just like Broski, definitely looking forward to it. Want to get the opportunity to see what they're doing with it. Also, listen, man, if you guys get the opportunity to watch any Spotlight show, we're going to be talking about Kanto, City of Giants. Another book to be looking out for, and another reason, too, why you guys got to look out for the first appearance of the Shrouded Man, which was in Kanto #2, which was a literally underrated book and just got overlooked like nothing. You'll see. You guys will find out why, man.
Yo, so you know what? That's the list, guys. You know, and let me tell you something. It was a dope ass list, and that was the list for April 13th, 2021, guys. But before you go, I'm gonna go down the line so the guys can let you know where they're gonna be at, so you can follow them also, because they all do their own independent shows as well. But right before we do that, I just want to hit you guys up with the CBCS discount code they got going right now for the month of April. 10% off your grading orders. You know, use the promo code in your submission, guys, and after 10, you know, every 10 books you'll get that 10% off, guys. And then the last code, guys, is BAM. That's right. This list was sponsored by BAM. Use the discount code NYWC8 and you get $8 off your comic box, guys. The comic box includes 1 slab CBCS book, and they also give you a copy of that raw book so you can read it also, guys. So the links and everything for both for CBCS and for BAM is going to be in the description below, along with all my panel members here. Their descriptions are going to be there below. So I'm going to go down the line, let these guys tell you where they're going to be at next, and we're going to start with Mike. Mike, let us know where you're going to be at next real quick.
Yeah, I mean, East Meets West is on my channel. East Meets West Comics Live podcast show every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel, guys, man. And we also work with CBSI too. We do the cover tunes and cover fire with Mike Morello. On Thursdays we do cover fire with our new comic book day reviews on my channel also, and then on Friday we do CBSI's FOC Friday Night FOC with East Meets West on my channel too. This is a list that Josh makes up. You know, if you watch East Meets West, Josh, he makes a list for FOC for CBSI, and we just talk about it on on our video. So tune in for that and sum up. Yeah.
All right, cool. And Thoro, let us know where you're going to be at. Yeah.
Hey, my bad.
It's all right.
So real quick, again, man, shout out to CBSI. I have the opportunity to host the Indie Spotlight show every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys come and check that out. And also, we host another wonderful show, man, that I like to call The Comic Chop-Up. The Comic Chop-Up, one of my favorite sessions that I love to get on. It's like a podcast. We literally last about 2 hours on there talking about nothing comic book, movies, all the great stuff that's out there related to the comic book world. Other than that, man, it has been a pleasure and an honor to sit here for this CBSI top list right here. I'm really digging it, man. Shout out again to CBSI for giving us this opportunity to be on here and do this.
Yeah, also just to remember, guys, if you guys did not catch us live last night on the Indie Spotlight show, make sure you catch it on the rewind, guys. The link is going to be in the description below. And Gomez, let us know where you're going to be at, your final thoughts and stuff.
Final thoughts, shout out to Steve Borak and the CBSI crew for letting us have this.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of good. Yeah, but I did it too.
My bad.
I did it too.
All those alphabets and everything. But no, like I said, pretty appreciate it. You can catch me with this guy right here on the East Meets West show, New York Warriors, and sometimes on the Savages. I just make my appearance. I love being with it's this family oriented situation that I have. I'm just the one that likes to pop in and out like popcorn. But like I said, humble to do this and humble to collect comics and share my knowledge and gain knowledge from everybody. So yeah,
definitely, bro.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you on. And guys, when you're watching this on a rewind, let us know what you think about these books on the hot list. Also, if there's anything you think he should have added on the list, let us know in the comments. All right. And that's it, guys. Until next time.
Yes.